And today a script by Pixamoon called Library Track and Relink, which is an awesome script, very cheap, only $12. And this script is used to help in managing assets, in the sense that when you buy a new library of models, and most of us do and buy many models, many libraries of models, and in most cases the developer of the models uses a certain folder on his computer so that the models look for them in that certain folder. So you might have a folder called z/Dominic/trees/volume5/whatever, and this folder does not exist in your computer or your network. So this is not needed if you work with one computer, which will find in most cases the textures, because they will be located in a folder, in a subfolder in your category, in the catalog folder. But if you need to render with a render farm and you have a server on which this library and others reside, you'll have to modify each file and set the new path to the folder on your computer. And this script does it in a matter of seconds to 1 or 2 minutes. A work that, in my case, I remember sometimes spending 2 hours opening like 60 or 100 tree models and changing in each one the paths to all those texture maps. So this script does it without opening the files. So this is a great time saver. And let's see what it does and how it does it. So I'm going to search for a folder in my server, and this is the folder. These are the max models, and this is a model by HD Plants 3 by Kim, and is a great developer, tree plants developer from Russia. And so going back, I have this folder specified here, and I pressed OK, and it searches for all the models, the max models, and I will select the max models and right click. Sorry, I'll select one of them and show you the assets. And as you can see, those JPEGs don't have a specific location, and my location is in that maps folder under the same plants library. So actually this library comes in many folders because it has like 10 different types of plants. Each one has many variations. So we'll use only this folder for now, which has its own proprietary maps folder, and all those verbena plants will look for textures under the maps folder. So as you can see. So back to our script. Now what I want to do is actually set all of these textures, not in this one file, but all those files. So what I'll do, I'll select and right click. Now this script probably uses a method that was not available in older Max versions before 2010. So in case you need to do a resave, it will prompt you to do this, but let's start without resaving. So let's set assets paths. It checks, and in this case those files are newer because I remember buying them like 6 months ago. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my folder, maps folder, and I'm going to add it to my list. Now the fact that I can open this folder and go back and Max finds these maps is not part of the script. It's a different program, and this program is called this one. I will link to it in my down below the video in my YouTube channel. So I don't recall the name exactly. It's awesome program, which costs about $20. Well worth the purchase. So pressing the OK, and I have my folder added as a path to all of those Max files. And when I press the apply, it asks me if I want to backup. I will say no, and then it starts working, and basically it finished. It took like 5 seconds or 6 seconds. So now if I select and show assets, you can see that it added the path to each of those Max files. Show assets and path. And let's see this file to check, to verify that this really is saved. So let's open file. I'll click do not save because this is an empty scene. And this is the flower, or the verbena. If I call Ctrl-Shift-T, and you can see that the path is embedded in the file without even opening it. So to sum it up, this is a great script, well worth the money. I've been praying for a script like this for years, I admit. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope it will help you in your daily work. So goodbye.